guys, it's Jess from Peace Love Books, and today I am here with a ebook haul for you. Now, these are books that I've added to my Kindle lately, and they are either from Kindle Unlimited or they were really good deals, or they are for review. So I have quite a list here. I'm going to start out with Kindle Unlimited books and then I'll go into everything else that I have. The first book I decided to grab is Come to Daddy by Brianna Hale. This one is a book I've seen around quite a bit. I believe Lacey from Book Lovers for Life did read this for the KU Weekend Readathon. She did say book 2 was better than book 1. I don't know if it's a duet or there's only 2 books in the series and there's more coming out, but this one is a sugar daddy book and our main character has to help her father pay back his debt to some crime lord, so she's got to get a sugar daddy and not everything about him really adds up, and that's the premise. Sounds fun. I like a good age gap, so I'm hopefully going to read this one soon. Next one I grabbed was actually during the Kindle Unlimited Weekend Readathon, but I never got around to it, and that is Teacher's Pet Wolf by Katie Wild. This one is a teacher as a main character, and she talks to this wildlife expert on like FaceTime, like video chat, and she thought she was safe because, you know, they like never gonna meet each other, but then he tells her he's gonna come and meet her and that he's gonna be in town, and apparently he's a wolf, and she's like, okay, so when he comes into town, yeah, sure, like some fling will be fun, and he's ready to claim her as his own from what he's always wanted. I do think it is a shorter book, like around 150-200 pages, so I think I can fly through this one. Then I grabbed Hidden by Rebecca Zanetti. I think I got this for Romanceopoly. I'd have to double check what challenge it's for, but this one is about our main character who is hiding, so she's at a safe house, and I don't know what she's hiding from, but a dangerous past, and she can't help but see the tattooed, handsome, mysterious next door neighbor of hers who's actually an undercover cop, and I think that they end up having a romance with some romantic suspense thrown in there as well, so this sounds really good. I've enjoyed one Rebecca Zanetti book I've read. It was her very first book she ever wrote though, so it wasn't my favorite, but I want to try out more from her, especially her romantic suspenses that she writes. And the last KU book I picked up was Fighting for Rain by B.B. Easton. This is book 2 in the trilogy of hers that is the apocalyptic romances. In book 1, I absolutely loved it, one of my top reads of 2019, and our main characters meet on the day of the supposed apocalypse that everybody's been dreaming about is going to happen, and they're trying to survive together. A definite cliffhanger in that one. Book 2 came out, and I believe book 3 comes out really soon, I think next week, and I'm dying to read it so that I can read book 3 and finally figure out what happens in this trilogy, because it's been a while since book 1 released, but they're really good, and so I'm happy to have book 2. The next one I picked up, I actually did previously get on KU, but it is actually free. I don't know if it's still free. I'll link it down below if it is, but that is Dead of Night by Emily Goodwin. This one is between a witch and a vampire, and she's actually in a vampire-owned bar and helps the owner from having someone drain a human in the basement, I think, and then they have to like trust each other over something. I believe it's a trilogy. I don't know for sure. I think I might have started this and never finished it because I wasn't in the mood, but I have it now on my Kindle. Next, I ended up picking up a copy of Pennies by Pepper Winters. I got this because Chandler from Chandler Ainsley is doing this for her book club pick for February, and it's free on Kindle right now, so I'll link that down below as well. I can't remember if I own this one or not. I own a couple Pepper Winters books, but I don't remember which ones. But this one apparently is like a super dark romance. It's been on my TBR since 2017. It said, once upon a time, I was an 18-year-old psychology student. Now I'm a man's property. So I think she was stolen and sold, and I don't know who she ends up falling in love with, but it sounds very dark and I'm excited to read it. The next one was also free on Kindle, and that is Fae Fianc by Elsa Madden Mills. This one is a fake fiance romance, and the guy is a football player and actually hires someone to be his Fae Fiance. And so their first kiss is orchestrated in front of like a huge crowd, and then the second one means kind of more to her at least. And so I don't know anything else about this book. I love a good fake dating romance though, so I'm excited to read this one. Next, I don't remember if this was in my last video, but it is Whiteout by Adriana Anders, and this is an e-copy I got for review from Source Books on NetGalley, and I really wanted to read this because Kennedy Ryan recommended it as a survival Antarctica story. So it's a romantic suspense. I'm about 25% of the way in, and our main characters work at this research center in Antarctica, and these bad guys come in and try to steal their research, and so this guy and this woman have to survive together, and they fall in love while trying to not only survive the Arctic weather, but also survive bad guys trying to kill them. So sounds like a really good action movie I would love, and so I'm really enjoying the book so far, and I can't wait to read more. And the last book I have is an ebook I got for review, and that is To Have It to Hoax by Martha Waters, I believe is the author. This one is a historical romance, but I think like the couple doesn't like each other and then they keep on pretending to be sick or hurt so that the other one comes to their rescue and they fall in love again. I don't know, but it sounds really, really fun and really unique, and I really want to read it, so I'm very excited I got a NetGalley copy for review. And that is my latest ebook haul. I know that was short, but I didn't have too much to share with you. Let me know down below what you recently added to your Kindle library or to your ebook library, whether it's Kindle Unlimited or for review or books you've bought. I would love to hear. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye.